When I first meet a guy, if I really like you, oh yeah, we're going in.
Like how many times?
We're not stopping. I've had situations where I've gone on vacation and we didn't even leave the room.
If you had to give a number of how many times a day, what would you say?
If we're on vacation, it's unlimited. Like we literally could just stay in the room. But like if I'm with you on a regular, 2 to 3 times a day.
That just goes to show everything I preach about on this channel, man. When a woman likes you, she will move mountains for you. She literally just said that if we're on vacation, you know what I'm saying? You know how it is on these, especially if y'all ever been on cruises. I've been on a lot of cruises, or you know, if you're just out of town and you meet somebody else that's out of town. She said if we meet each other and we rock with each other, man, we gonna be in the room for an unlimited amount of times for you know what. But the whole point of me showing y'all that clip is to let y'all know, like, it's not rocket science. Woman sizes you up in 2 to 3 seconds. When she first meets, she will seize you. First of all, women see you before they see you before you see them most of the time. They've already sized you up. So that's why when people say don't chase women, that's what they're trying to say, because it's so counterproductive to chase somebody who already has made up an opinion on you. Because you can't change a woman's mind with logic. Because a woman likes a dude based off of how she feels about him. Does she find him sexually attractive? You know what I'm saying? A woman might like a guy that's muscular, or she might like a slimmer dude, or she might like a dude that's a certain height. So what you gotta understand is you don't know what turns a woman on. That's why you should be working on everything. You know what I'm saying? Not only should you be going to the gym, but you should be working on your confidence, working on your craft, you know what I'm saying? Working on your swag, you know what I'm saying? Making sure your grooming is up to par. You know what I'm saying? Because you, at the end of the day, you don't know what a woman likes. And you know, women make it hella easy for dudes that they like. See, the issue is a lot of us men, we get in our own way. Because either we're insecure. What you gotta understand is nobody on this earth is perfect. So, you know what I'm saying? What's the reason why to feel insecure? Because no human is perfect. And if you was perfect, that would be cap, because that means you putting on a front. And then for 2, you know what I'm saying? We just don't really believe in ourselves. We don't believe we can get that woman. And that comes off in your body language. When you don't really believe you can get her and you intimidated by her, it's gonna come off in how you approach her, how you talk to her, how you stand in. You ain't gonna be looking confident. I remember a couple years ago, I was at a bar and I was by I think I was with one other person, and there was a woman at the bar. She was next to us and she was kind of, you know what I'm saying, engaging in the conversation a little bit. And then afterwards, when we dipped out, I walked my mans out, you know what I'm saying, walked to make sure he got to his whip straight. And then the woman was right there and we kind of like exchanged numbers and gave each other a hug, and then she just started, you know what I'm saying, we just started kissing. So the whole point of that is like, yo, when a woman likes you, you don't even really have to do too much. But a lot of us dudes, we get in our own way, overthinking it. We thinking like, dang man, does she like me? Or we're being insecure, or we're intimidated. And again, like I said, when a woman likes you, it's like this. You know what I'm saying? All the obstacles, she's gonna move out your way. But if she don't like you, all this stuff is the remote gonna be in your way, the phone gonna be in your way. You gonna have to do, you know what I'm saying, a flip, a cartwheel, you know what I'm saying, all of that. And what I mean by that, that's the maybes, we'll see, the 20-hour later text backs, the I don't know yet, I'm just not sure, all of that, AKA, she don't like it. And you know, now that I'm thinking about it, I remember being like, I was probably like 24, 25, and I was at a little reggae spot with my cousins, and I met a chick there. And we end up dancing together or whatever. And I remember, I think later that week, or maybe we was probably there on like on a Saturday night or a Sunday night or whatever. And later that week, you know what I'm saying, she was like, come through. I was like, cool. And she was like, just bring over some wine. I brought over some wine, she cooked. And then after that, we got to it. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is when a woman likes you, she will make it hella easy for you. But what happens is, when we find a woman to be very attractive, what do? Put her on a pedestal, and then we start over pursuing. And y'all remember that video I just posted the other day about the woman saying, oh, he gotta text me good morning 69 times a day.
Away from me. Like, I want the motherfuckers that will tell you they love you 69 times a day. You breathed, I love you.
That's bull crap, you know what I'm saying? Because that's how dudes mess it up with women. Because when a woman likes you, you don't have to do all of that. All you gotta do is just calmly set things up. The women's crib I went over, the one that I met at the club, the reggae bar or whatever, I literally just hit her up the next day like, hey, what's going on? Like, when are you free? She said, I'm free Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. When I get off work, I'm like, cool, what you need me to bring? Just bring some wine. I literally went over her crib, just met her a couple days previously, and we got to it. So and I end up messing with her for a couple years. So what I'm saying is, we as dudes, we love to overcomplicate these things. But when you work on yourself, you invest in yourself, you're in the gym, you know what I'm saying? You got hobbies, you're not worried about women that's not hitting you back. You focused on your life and you moving forward. Man, when you operate like that, that's that energy. You attract people to you. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, that's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? You still gotta work on your social skills. A lot of us don't got social skills. We don't have social cues. We can't read the room. You gotta be able to do that as well. You know, at the end of the day, there's nothing better than when a woman likes you, especially one that you're attracted to, because I'm not saying you're gonna have to put in work, but what I'm saying is it's not going to be difficult. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be difficult, because most of the times our problems come from dealing with women who don't like us. Think about that. Most of our issues come from women who don't like us because we're trying to convince her, we're trying to prove ourselves. But like I said, I've shown many clips on this channel, you know what I'm saying? Go back and check out the catalog where women literally will say like, oh, I know if I like to do within 3 seconds. Like, they already know. You know what I'm saying? So there's no need of wasting more time when they already know. They already know. Just like you already know. When you see a chick, you already know what you would do with it. You already know. It's only gonna take you a couple seconds. And that's the same way women are. Women know too. They know if they will rock with you or not within a couple seconds. So my whole point is, stop wasting all this time trying to convince women and start convincing yourself. Level up yourself, because when you do that, you will just attract more women to you that like you. And to be honest with you, you don't even want to deal with women that are difficult, because dealing with women that are difficult is counterproductive, because you're never going to get them. And if you do get them, it's going to be difficult because you got to maintain that. All right, guys, that's my video for today. If you want one-on-one consultations, that link is in the description. And guys, I appreciate you guys for just coming over to the channel as always. And make sure you continue to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, guys. And I'm gone.